as Americans, we should be very proud of the fact that we are a democratic nation and we help other democracies. And that's exactly what this effort to provide new assistance for Ukraine is all about. Hi, this is Congressman Joe Courtney. I'm speaking to you from my office in the Rayburn Building in Washington, D.C. Earlier this week, on day 14 of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the U.S. Congress finally adopted a fiscal year 22 spending bill which covers all the agencies of the federal government to make sure everything is fully funded to the end of September. In addition, we also included new emergency funding for Ukraine, which again on day 14 and subsequent time afterwards is a situation that is on the one hand an inspiration to the world in terms of the heroic resistance that the people of that country, embattled country, are putting up against the Russian war machine. But at the same time, it also is costing huge sacrifice in terms of human life, the incredible displacement of people from their homes, the massive refugees that are leaving, heading westward into Poland that, again, happened so fast that people had really almost no opportunity to plan for their lives and for their children's lives. In the emergency assistance, which totals just short of $14 billion new dollars for Ukraine, half of it goes to the Department of Defense, which again is continuing this amazing logistical process of getting military assistance into a war zone, into a country. So about half of the funding goes to the Department of Defense for that purpose, as well as, again, the increased deployment of U.S. troops in NATO countries, not in Ukraine, but in NATO countries, which is, again, a way of really sending a strong message. In addition, the other half of the money is going for humanitarian assistance to deal with the massive humanity that's coming over the border. Again, Eastern Poland is the port of entry for people leaving Ukraine. It's a part of the world which my wife's family emigrated from. We were there on a family trip in Rzeszów a few years back. Colleagues of mine described what Poland looks like right now with the millions of people coming through. It is a really all hands on deck situation of people who literally left with almost just nothing but the clothes that they had on and maybe one or two pieces of luggage, and trying to, again, get them safe and is really where a lot of this assistance is going to go. It's clear that this process is not going to end anytime soon, and we've got more work to do. It's causing some hardship at home. I've heard from people about rising heating oil prices, gas prices, which have taken off, particularly after, again, Western countries came together with economic sanctions that have really isolated Russia and I think have been very effective, as well as cutting off the import of Russian oil. Again, the notion that we would continue to finance Putin by buying his oil is something that, again, I've heard from people back home was just, it was time to cut him off. It is really important for people to know that price gouging, which I think is real. I've driven through Eastern Connecticut. I've seen gas at $4.09 in Coventry and $4.45 or 49 cents. Really only sometimes 10, 15 miles away. Attorney General Tong has announced that they have a unit at the State Attorney General's office which is empowered to investigate price gouging. And there also, I think, is efforts at the Department of Justice through antitrust and other divisions there to make sure that the suffering of the people of Ukraine, which has caused an increase in demand and some reduction in supply, does not end up profiting individuals or companies. So we have to work together as Americans, just like we did on this package. And I will continue to keep you informed of any new developments that are happening down here in Washington. My district office and my DC office are available if you do have questions, either by email or phone, and we welcome them. This is a time where, again, as Americans, we should be very proud of the fact that we are a democratic nation and we help other democracies, and that's exactly what this effort to provide new assistance for Ukraine is all about. Thank you for listening, and thank you very much.